How long has it been on? Welcome. How you been? Are you able to hear me? The unspeakable. How's everybody doing out there? I don't know if the comments are turned off. Thank you for the likes. Are you guys writing anything? There you are. Hey, Queen of Hearts, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Unspeakable. I really appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Rosie Panda. Nice seeing everybody in here. Joe Pope, what's up, brother? I heard you took that tournament a couple of days ago. Nice seeing you here. I don't think I've ever seen you comment in my videos. How you been? Cool. Are you able to hear me clearly? So you've been hitting them good or what? I heard you won. Thanks. That's good. Guess where I'm going this weekend? Remember, we were supposed to go last weekend, I believe. Hey, Diego, amigo. Thank you. Thank you, Diego. RG, how are you? Thank you for showing up. That's right. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Thank you, RG. Nice seeing you here. Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing this weekend, Pope? I'll be in Vegas. Oh, my sister's calling me. All right. You guys are gonna hear my sister, so. Thank you. What are you doing? You there? What's that, RG? Hey, I'm doing a live, that's why. Summer breeze. What's up, Shane? How's it going, Shane? How'd you do against Mr. Gizmo over there? Hey, Angie, are you there? Yeah. I mean, I need to go in a bubble, but I mean, there's nothing open out there. There's just, oh, that's cool. 1 out of 4. I know you gave him a chance. Of course, he always gets lucky. You don't get lucky. Hi, how are you, Mija? Oh, thank you. You're coming out on my video. All right, Joe. Let me know if you want to go to Vegas. I'll be out there this weekend.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, Mija. Talk to you later, okay? Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Where's your mama at?
She's right there doing hospital.
Oh, all right. Tell her I'll call you. I'll call her later.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you for calling me.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah, Joe, let me know. Like I said, I'll be in Vegas. I got a couple other plans out there, but there's not much to do. I don't know if I think Griff's might be closed. They have all the bars and anything that you could do basically closed. I got some couple little travel plans I got planned out for to Saturday, so I got to be up early in the morning for that. So Shane, you've been practicing a lot or what? Kimmy, you made it. We were playing tag with your live. You were coming on you were commenting, then I'll go back to your live, then you won't be there, then you were there, then you were there. Thank you. Kimmy, nice seeing you. And by the way, your fig plant's looking amazing. Do you notice the difference? Hey Roz, hello. Thank you for the well wishes. Harold, nice seeing you. How you been? I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, I was looking at the leaves and it looks like it flowered a lot of leaves and it looked a lot greener. That's good, Joe. That's good to hear, Harold. Hey, Jim. Thank you, brother. Man, you cracked me up about being late and stuff. If I got an extension, that was funny. That was too funny. I don't know if you work for the IRS or what. Hey, Joy Stewart. Thank you. Happy to see you. I'm glad you're doing good. It was nice seeing your last video. It was nice hearing from you. How's Oregon doing? I'm pretty sure it's a lot cooler than down here in California. Although it cooled down a little right now. Yeah, if you want to look up, see if they're open. But like I said, I'll be. Hey Pam, how are you, my friend? It's nice seeing you and being able to say hello to you, and thank you for everything. RG, how's the Philippines looking right now? Is it nice and warm? You know, I didn't have cake, but I had a brownies. I had brownie and ice cream. Brownies with walnut, extra crispy on the edges. And extra walnuts, of course, with vanilla ice cream. I see. Yeah, I always enjoy watching videos. I always, especially when you walk around and show the places. I always, it's like a field trip for me. I'm at home right now, Joe. I just finished packing. It wasn't pie Alamo, it was brownie Alamo. Yeah, RG, when you walk around and film around, like I said, it's like a field trip. Especially like, I forgot what you went to go purchase. That was pretty cool. Or I don't know if you went purchase something. You got vegetables. Yeah, like I said, I really, it's like a field trip. Were you buying something or was that at your house? And I'm telling you, when I hear the roosters and the chickens, that like brings a lot of childhood memories for me. I literally grew up with all those noises. And every time I hear a rooster or any chicken clucking or anything like that, it just triggers something in my brain where it just makes me, oh, I see. Yeah, that was pretty cool. They had a lot of roosters. They had a lot of cool roosters. Hey, nice to see you, my friend. Oh, oh, thank you for that song. Yeah, that was a nice garden. That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. Yep, the chickens, I'm telling you, that was, when we were growing up, we actually had, chickens around and all that. So it's like all the noises, they bring back memories. Thank you, Angela, for the song. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for wishing me happy birthday. But yeah, they had pretty nice roosters too. We used to have those kind of roosters also. I had a lot of pet chickens. Yeah, we had everything. We had chickens, we had goats. We had at one point, believe it or not, there was even a horse or something like that. So somewhere out there's a picture with me on a horse. Which later on I'll probably show you guys one day. I just gotta get better with this technology. But yeah, like I said, the sounds. Once you hear special sounds, you know what I mean? It's once you hear special sounds, it's like it just triggers something. Hey, there's your opponent, Joe. How many did you guys have in that tournament, by the way? I felt like going. Yep. Are you off work right now, Joe? As far as you're in town. Thank you guys for showing up. Oh, that's a good turnout. Her Destiny. So happy to see you, and thank you for everybody that went to the community post. And sorry for the picture. I know a lot of people don't go to the community post because, like, say if I were to go on my iPad, it wouldn't let me. There's only certain devices that you're able to check those, but lately I've been doing a lot more community posts, and I try my best to check on other people's community posts because it's pretty neat, when they update stuff like that. But yeah, that picture that I have, if you haven't seen it, take a chance. Yeah, that picture, it's actually like I told, like I wrote on the description, that's actually my first video I ever made. And that's actually a video, I think it's about a minute long. Hey, Wendy, how are you? Tell my nephew to call me. I tried calling him and have him call me. I was happy to see you, Wendy. Tell him I said hi too. Sorry if I miss anything, guys. There it is. Yeah, it sounds like it. That's cool. But yeah, I'll be out there till Sunday. My Saturday's pretty much booked, and Sunday's my Saturday about midday's booked, and then after about 1 o'clock I should be clear, and I'll be able to do whatever I want after that. Yeah, a big wish. But yeah, thank you, Wendy, for showing up. Like I said, it's nice seeing. I mean, a lot of it, believe it or not, I couldn't do with a lot of the support, the community we built and stuff. That's really, really important. It really helps a lot. Yeah, that guy. You know what? I should have worded that. I should have worded that. But at the end of the month, I'm thinking July, I'm gonna release that video. Let me see a thumbs up if anybody remembers that video. I know though I took it down pretty early, but that's a video that I uploaded. Thank you, Wendy, and tell Beth that I said thank you also. And like I said, it's nice seeing you guys, and say hi to everybody. But yeah, that picture on the community post with the costume, that it's only a minute long, but that thing just cracks me up because out of anything, like I said, that's the first time I ever, I was gonna get that costume. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna open up a YouTube account, and believe it or not, I didn't even have no email, no nothing, because I'm not into all this stuff, if you could believe. So that was the first time I ever even opened up an email. You know what I mean? Especially. Unfortunately, that was me in the costume. Yeah, we are. We're gonna hold a lot of those. But yeah, we're gonna get another one, Joe. Definitely. Yeah, that video is gonna be funny. But yeah, that video, like I said, it was the first video I ever uploaded. It was the first time. Exactly. And believe it or not, when I had more fun on YouTube is when I started meeting, building that community and meeting a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, that costume, like I said, it is hilarious. Yeah, that like I said, meeting the people once I started learning about other channels and stuff like that. I mean it was like I was hooked. You know what I mean? It was always nice to see. It was always nice to see. What was I saying? To see other channels, do good and try different stuff and succeed. It was like, wow, that is awesome. Especially you, ASM Look. I remember your channel just flourishing. It was like, wow. You know what I mean? When you were getting like 2,000, 3,000 views, it was like, I think I remember me and you talking about it over a year ago, where I think I suggested, that people want to see you probably, to be careful with your finger as far as when you were doing those the cutting the little tools and stuff. That was pretty neat. And I remember, like I said, just watching your views just start skyrocketing. That was amazing. And then, it just kept going, keep going. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty neat. Like I said, and it's always a good feeling. Hey, buddy, how are you? I hope you're doing good. I think you guys on lockdown also out in Australia. I seen that last upload you put that. Thank you, Her Destiny. And but yeah, believe it or not, yeah, same here. Yep, same here. We're back on lockdown. All the other places are closed. There's only certain things that are open. But we just try to do what we can do. You're on vacation again? Oh yeah, cause do you work at the hair place, Kimmy? Are you a hairstylist? I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's vacation. Believe it or not, when this happened, I thought, "Hey, Nico, how are you?" There's my little brother right there. Thank you. Tell her I say thank you, Nico. Give her a big hug for me. She's probably talking about you, Nico. Yeah, it seems like everywhere. Oh, she's watching. Hola, mamá, ¿cómo está? Aquí estoy hablando con la gente en vivo. Yeah, Jim Bangtime Pool, he's from Florida also, her destiny. Just don't play him in pool, he's a hustler. It's going good. I had to work today. I had to work, but my weekend's gonna start tomorrow. I have plans. I'm gonna be going to Vegas, and I'll be leaving tomorrow. And I got plans. You guys are gonna see what I'm doing on Saturday. Believe it or not, it's not gonna be for me. It's gonna be for you guys. I'm gonna be filming. I don't want to give it away, but I'm gonna do it for you guys, and it's something I've never done. I've always wanted to do, and I said, you know what? It's perfect timing. Why not? So it's a big surprise. I gave away a couple little clues to some people with my emoji, but like I said, I got plans for Saturday morning in Vegas. I'll be leaving around 7 a.m. from over there, and like I said, it's I'm gonna be filming some stuff for you guys, and like I said, I hope you guys like it. I know I'm excited, but it's gonna be pretty crazy. I mean, there's always if you notice the last video I uploaded, I added something similar to that, and the reason why is because it's like I learned from other channels. You know, I subscribe to a lot of channels, and it doesn't matter how big the channel is. Everybody has something to offer. You know, and believe it or not, whether it's good or whether it's bad, every channel has something to offer where you could pick up something from them, you know? And whether it's title or the way they're filming or the way they carry themselves or anything like that, you know? It's just, like I said, it's like I'm constantly learning, and, you know, to share it with somebody else, and if it helps, I mean, I hope it does, but when you see other people's channels, you know, you see what they're doing good, and you know, you want to focus on, you know, what they're doing, and everybody grows together. Did you get tested, her destiny, or are you about to go? I know where you're at. You're in the South. I mean, when you show your videos, it looks like a normal day. I don't know if it looks like that anymore. I know I haven't seen you go out there. Yeah, I haven't either. I mean, so far so good. You know, it's one of those things that it's just. I mean, I don't know what to think. What's up, Jason? Thank you, buddy. Hey man, your boy's got a swing on him, dude. I was seeing him golfing, and wow, that was pretty good, impressive. I used to golf a little. Unfortunately, I didn't have that much time because I was always doing other stuff. But man, talk about a peaceful sport. I love golfing, and I mean, I got golf stuff in the back right here. But you know, to have time to golf, I mean, that's like the best. You know, they always ask, what would you rather be, like a basketball player, a football player? I mean, hands down, I'll pick a professional golfer any day. You know, it's like you have somebody carry your bag for you, and all you do is walk up to the next ball and hit it and keep going. Yeah, that's crazy. But I'm telling you, that was pretty cool. Not only that, he's got an awesome place to train. You know? Yeah, crowded places are scary, especially like I said, it's like the unknown. That's right. I could already see the sponsor, Double Z Ranch. Right, Jason? What about you, buddy? Do you hit them out there too? Thank you, Queen Sandra. How you been? Nice seeing you. I know that's awesome. Like I said, I'm actually around golf courses a lot, and I look at people, and but as far as my time, like I said, I used to have a little bit more time before, but I don't golf as much as as much as I should. All right, good night, Joe. Thank you for showing up, buddy. Let me know, call me, and we'll get together or something if you're out in Vegas this weekend. Yeah, yeah, the Big Berthas are pretty cool. I used to have some pings and stuff like that. I ended up getting a set of equipment a long time ago from one of my brothers. I didn't even know what it was, and I should have kept a lot of that stuff. It was some pretty good stuff. Thank you, Queen Sandra. Nice to hear. Hey, that was pretty crazy on your shopping video. I'm telling you, I don't know why a lot of people are not seeing that, but it almost seems like you're gonna see a lot of empty shelves, But other than that, like I said, I mean, all we could do is take it one day at a time. Thank you, Jason, for showing up, buddy. It's always a pleasure seeing you here. How's everybody else doing? We got 15 in here. Thank you for the likes, by the way. And say hi to everybody. Everybody get to meet each other. Usually I have a lot of good friends. And that just came in, Mr. Dr. Drone. Thank you, brother. You're amazing, man. With that drone, it's like, man, you maneuver that thing like nothing. And I've been seeing you. I've been seeing you do that drone for a long time. And it's pretty impressive seeing you fly those drones. Hello, Tara. Thank you. Happy to see you here. I miss your lives, by the way. Our time zones are not the same a lot of the times. Sometimes, like I said, it's like your time zone's a little bit off than mine. I know you're out in the Philippines, and thank you for taking the time and showing up and wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Elf Lord, nice to see you. That's right, old guys rule. Where do I sign up for that? Thank you for being here, Elf. Every time I see you, Elf, I swear I miss Reno. I love that place. I don't know if I told you, but I think I've told you a lot of times. I do have family up there, and I used to travel for tournaments up there at least once a year, and they ended up moving the event to Vegas, so that took away my travel for up there, and it's been a while since I've been up there. But that was man, talk about a relaxing trip up that 395. you know, for about 6.5 hours. It's a beautiful road. Yeah, it's definitely a different heat. Although Reno area could get hot, but it's definitely not, you know, not that low desert. But it's nice seeing you guys here. Brian, thank you, buddy. Hey, Brian, I was surprised. I was surprised you turned this energy back in. I really thought you were gonna like it. I know those carbon fibers. I guess they might take a lot of getting used to them, right? That new shaft, that's a wooden shaft now from Predator. MV Survivor, sorry if I missed you. I see somebody saying hi to you. Oh, there you are. Thank you, brother. It's happy to see you here. Yeah, I read that. I mean, I could only imagine. I'm shooting with the Sure Shot from Viking, and it is a low deflection. Thank you, brother, for the love. It is a low deflection. Yeah, I seen that. Is that a wooden shaft? That one's a wooden shaft also, or is it a low deflection? All right. Yeah, I know when I got the Sure Shot, the Sure Shot. I don't know if you've seen them. The ones from Viking, they have that. It's like an X rod that goes right through the whole shaft, but it's basically a low deflection. I see. So it's all right. That's cool. And I know when I got that one, it takes a while because you could definitely see the difference, especially on drawing or you know when you're requiring to spin the ball or something. It grabs a lot more true than anything else and a lot quicker. It's like more responsive. But I was thank you, Envy Survivor. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm gonna see if, like I tell you, I let go of the trigger once you said that. Lipstick Mama, hello. Thank you. Nice to see you. What time is it in Hong Kong? Oh, that's good. That's good to know. I mean, whatever works out, you know. Lipstick Mama, she's in Hong Kong. She's originally from the Philippines. It takes time to get used to any new equipment, any shaft or anything like that. I'm ready to, like I said, do something different. I was almost ready to go with the carbon fiber. I might do it. I might not. I mean, the only thing that sells me a lot is the fact that they talk about, you know, the carbon fiber golf clubs, the carbon fiber rackets, you know what I'm saying? Where everything used to be of wood, you know, and I remember the wooden wolf, hey brother, how are you? I want to say hi before I missed you. Thank you. That was awesome. I love seeing when you guys do real well out in the ocean. But yeah, so you know, to go from a from wood to carbon fiber, it kind of makes sense, you know. No, I haven't. I haven't. I've been using the True Shot, the Sure Shot for probably a year and a half. I bought it in. It was I think a year and a half ago. I bought it, so I've had it for a year and a half, and I mean I've gotten used to it, but sometimes I'll switch from my old wooden stick to that one. You know, sometimes you get tired of shooting with the same one, or if you're in a funk and you want to kind of mix it up, that's the only time I do it. Yeah, I mean the wooden. I mean I've always, believe it or not, thank you. Thank you, Alf. Thank you for taking the time and wishing me a happy birthday. And it's a pleasure seeing you here. Thank you. And good night, by the way. I know it's starting to get late. So the shafts, like I said, I'm almost ready to switch. But when I read your comments, I mean, it's almost like, you know what I mean? I'm almost like you because I'm old school too. You know what I mean? I don't like a lot of changes. So when I did switch to the low deflection, you know, that new one, the only reason I did that is because I bought a different model Q. So that's why I went with the whole switch. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the kind of person that just, you know, buys a shaft and tries another shaft or anything like that. I'll usually just stick to that, whatever I have, and then go from there. But I hope I'm coming in clear. Is it lagging or anything? You know what? I tried the Revo a lot. I mean, I always kept asking people, like, do you guys hear that? You know what I mean? That sound, clunk. It's like I don't want to hear nothing like that. You know, I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, it depends on the tip and stuff like that, but thank you. I always wonder, you know, I don't want to go on and on and on, and all you guys see is pixelated me all choppy and not understanding what I'm saying. Basically, like all my other videos. Thank you, Her Destiny. You know what? You guys give me this personality. You know, you guys make it easy for me to be myself and just, you know, enjoy you guys' company. Super Mongo, how are you? By the way, I just seen your notification. I'm pretty sure it's awesome, and it's a pleasure seeing you here. You're amazing. I'm seeing you grow and grow and grow. In California, so this is our summer now, and I work outside, as you guys have seen in my latest videos. Yeah, I mean the real wood, you know, it's just the sound, everything else that comes with it, you know. It's just true, you know. And it's funny because you know, several years ago, the guy with the carbon fiber stood out like a sore thumb. And nowadays, you know, if it wasn't for this coronavirus, of course, now it's like you're looking at the ones with the wooden shaft. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny how everything's turning. Thank you, Jim. I don't know if you guys know, but I am recording off the 1961 Gold Crown 1. I made that video on the pool table, and you know, after watching it, I didn't realize I was saying what kind of table I had, like about, I think I said it 16 times. Somebody texted me and said, oh, I think you said it 16 or 12 times that it was a Gold Crown 1. I mean, I like my table, but I don't like it that much. Yeah, Jim's table's pretty cool. And Jim, you're getting really good at those those two rails with, you know, making the ball come back and finish off the letters. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty smooth. Yeah, I remember reading some of your comments. I'm a comment guy, by the way. It's like you could tell a lot about a person by their comments, you know, and it's like when I read your comments on you were trying to get the gold crown, and that right there, you know, that tells me a lot that you're an old school guy, because you know if you were to tell somebody that's just starting to play or several years ago, you know, they wouldn't want a gold crown. They what they would, you know, what they want. They want a diamond. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I grew up watching people play on gold crowns, and I got lucky. I picked this one up a long time ago, and you know, I don't think I'll ever say I'm gonna get rid of it and put a diamond in here. Maybe one day, I don't know. Unless Diamond wants to send one my way, you know, I'll do that. Yeah, but you know, they are overpriced, or you know, it depends on whatever you like. Um, but it's hard to tell you that I've played on a bad diamond. You know what I mean? It's from playing on tables for so long. It's rare when I ever find a bad diamond, as far as when it's not rolling right or it's not bouncing right. They do play really good. You know what I'm saying? Where I remember, you know, other tables or gold crowns or any other kind, it's like you always knew which tables you wanted to play on, you know. But when it comes to the diamonds, it's hard to say, you know what, I want to play on that one. You know, the one by the corner, that's the best one. It rolls true, it bounces true. But with when they have diamonds in a place, you know, they most of them they all play pretty well. Exactly. If you're hearing diamond, me and Jim, you know, we wouldn't mind getting rid of our tables and putting in a diamond, right? That table you got, Brian, that thing was a steal, man. That was a beautiful table, Brian. Exactly. You know what? I'm just speaking the truth on my experiences. Yeah, that was, man, that table. You seen his table, right, Jim? I think I seen your comment on that. The one he just picked up, I think it was for 2000. Wow. If you want to make a profit, Brian, I'll give you 2001. Yeah, that thing was, I mean, it's mint. That thing is beautiful. And I think I heard you say it's got about 4 1/4 pockets. Mine are 4 1/4 too. And I'm telling you what, man, they punish you. You have to. Oh no, 2003, Brian. The price has gone up. Started a bidding war. Hello. If I missed anybody coming in, thank you for showing up. Yeah, the atmosphere's like pool halls, you know, it's pretty nice, especially the ones that are friendly. I mean, it's rare when you go to a place that you know, they're not friendly. Yeah, the pocket, mine's a 4 1/4 also. If you see my video, I had Ernesto and Oscar come, and Ernesto did the table. And what happened is he was the table mechanic over at Hard Times over at Bellflower, and Hard Times over in Bellflower. And I always liked going over there for that Sunday tournament, and I was like, I want, you know, whoever does these tables, I want that guy to to do my table. And Ernesto was the table mechanic at that point, so he came up here and then did my table. It's been a while though, and after he was done, it was 4.25, and I got what I wanted. Are you guys back open, Brian? I'm back. Like oh, that's good. Well, I hope everybody does good and everything works out over there. Okay. How well do you do in the tournaments? It says reconnecting. I don't know if the Wi-Fi is going out, or I don't know if you guys could hear me. You guys still out there? A thumbs up. Thank you, Kimmy. My screen's saying reconnecting. I don't know if I'm coming in or not. Thank you, Wendy. I don't know if you were still here or not. It keeps going out on my end. I don't know if I'm coming in still. Well, welcome. You guys there? Welcome. Good night. Yeah, my screen keeps saying reconnecting, so I don't know if it's coming in or not. Yeah, how well do you do in those tournaments, Brian? Oh, I see. Tournaments are a good way. Yeah, tournaments. Believe it or not, that's how you know how good you're playing is by playing in tournaments. If you ever go to tournaments a lot, of course you've probably been playing for a long time. I mean, you'll see the main players it's always the same 3 or the same 4. They're always going to be in the top 5. And the same players basically come in and go at the same times. And during the tournaments, that's how I knew, once you beat certain people, you knew you're advancing, and it's a good way to gauge your skill. Because you could pick up on, once you beat the ones that get 5th place, 6th place all the time, then you're closer. And once you start, being on the top 3, then you're there. And then, once you're starting to knock off the tournaments and be in 1st place, then you've made it. I see. Well, welcome back, Brian. All right, well, thank you for being here. It's always nice, like I said, seeing you. I didn't do many lives, but everybody's been nice. And I mean, you guys, like I said, it's always nice seeing you guys. I know, get to tell you guys much in my comments, but it's always nice to come and say hi to you guys. Yeah, it's this game's addicting. Yeah, I mean, we all get that foolish, for a long time, most of our tournaments started like say 8 p.m. and by 7:30, believe it or not, it was the time where I start getting ready to leave. If I didn't go play pool by 7:30, I mean, I'll start itching, twitching, and it's like I didn't even have to look at the clock. It's like my body language said it all on what time it was. And if I didn't end up going that day, I mean, I'll just look like a mess. It's just because I'll be twitching, wanting to go. It's that itch, and it's always like clockwork. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, buddy. Oh, yeah, you guys must have either a good turnout or a couple of tables. Is it like a set, or is it a one and out? A race? Is it a race? Hello, my friend. You from South Korea? But yeah, those long nights in tournaments. I mean, those are always nice. So how you been, Joey? I was gonna call you on, I think yesterday. I was like, I gotta call Joey, and I've just been busy. Now you're here. I'll probably call you tomorrow. Wow, that sounds like an awesome tournament. What do you say, Jim? You want to take the drive? We'll go out there and play in it. It's only in New Hampshire. You'll be my ringer, Jim. I know. I know, right? Yeah. I'm itching too. Like I said, right now I'm taking it as a little break. But I mean, it's always nice playing, and what I mean, just playing against other people. Wow, that's a nice one. Yeah, we used to have one out here back in the days when I first started. Um, it was like right around like 90, 91, 92, and it was a 32-man field, and it got sold out for probably like 2 to 3 years straight. Where if you didn't get there, about an hour before the tournament started, you didn't make it in the tournament. So you had to get there early. And they only had, I believe at that time, they only had three tables. They only had 3 tables there, so that's why they capped it at 32 players, and it was 8-ball double elimination. So you can only imagine it probably ended right around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Sometimes, we do get the slow players, and they do make the tournament go a little bit longer. Wow, that is a nice one. It's funny because whenever I go with somebody and say, "All right, we'll go chop it," we end up playing each other off the first game. Am I back on? I don't know if the signal went up. You guys still there? That's pretty good. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's definitely pretty good. Thank you guys for still being here. Kimmy, thank you. Cruiser Mac, thank you. It's water, Mac, but cheers, buddy. Every time I see you, I want to take a drink. Hi, Wendy. Hello. It's nice still seeing you here. How you? Cheers. One day, Cruiser Mac, I gotta show you all my signs. I still got some in the back room over there. You'll like them. Yeah, the Jim's pretty smooth, man. That guy's a beast. I could tell. Yeah, like I said, I got a lot of signs there in the back also. Hey Jim, by the way, you cracked me up, man. On that one video that you said you wanted little Chris to tell you how you're shooting and you run 2 racks and say, I know I ran 2 racks, but I still want to know if I did something wrong. Let me tell you, if you run 2 racks, you didn't do nothing wrong. I just evaluated your game. But that was hilarious. I don't know if you meant it to be funny, but man, that thing was I was laughing so much. Because you're like, hey Chris, let me know how I shoot. And then you break and run the first one. I don't know if you scratched or broke dry on the second one, but then you run it out. And I'm like, oh man, that is just too funny. Yeah, I know I want to play Chris too. He's out in Texas. That guy's a pretty nice guy too, by the way. His channel, believe it or not, is blown up. I remember when Chris had probably like 800 or 900 subscribers, and it wasn't even that long. I think I just started doing my channel, so I was looking around, learning about stuff, and all of a sudden, those videos. And that's real important, Jim. If you want to, you go to those videos and see what they did right. You know what I mean? And he has I think 3 videos that they're about to hit 1 million views. I think he's got about 900,000 or 700,000 on some. The other ones have like 200,000. And people want to learn, Some of them are how to run 8-ball, 9-ball, and the how-to videos. Hey Stan, what's up, G Vengeance? Thank you, bro. Dude, you're killing it with your music. But yeah, that's why I like you. I like your passion, Jim. You're one of those guys where it's like you really want to teach the game, and that's one thing that drew me to you. It's like I love hearing the way you talk about the game, I like, people that respect the game and talk about the game. It's like I could feel it. Thank you. Tell Britta thank you. I know, I already told you, dude, we're going to play one day. But you already told me you knew how to jump, so I got to watch out for you. You're not that far away. I think you're about 2.5 hours from your 2 hours, buddy. I wouldn't mind taking the drive. If you're ever crossing, going to this or something, hit me up. We could play. For sure. I'll look for your stuff and we'll get together somewhere. I'll get your information. And like I said, I'd love to go over there and play with you. Yeah, I think you're only about 2 hours away. But like I said, dude, your music is, I love that, dude. I've been listening to music for a long time. But yeah, Jim, those how-to videos, people are hungry for information out there. Oh, you are? That's cool. Well, good luck out there. Is it going to be soon or? What part of Arizona, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, Jim's a really good shot. Like I say, he cracks me up when he tries to not downplay it, but Phoenix, yeah, that's a beautiful place. I've only driven through there and stopped there and stuff, but it's a nice place. I always like going to different regions, you know? It's like you know where you're at. You know, I'm an outside guy, I'm a landscaper. So it's like I know where I'm at when I see the plants, you know what I mean? And you know, all those places, everybody has their unique, their plants, you know? It's like you start seeing a lot of their different trees, you know, a lot of native plants. And the minute you're in Arizona, you know whether you're up in the mountains or you're up in the Arizona or stuff like that. Yeah, lots of hours. That's what it takes, a lot of practice. I know I have this table here, Jim, but if I tell you the last time I probably used it was to do whatever video I did, whatever video I did on it. Maybe it was even to show to talk about the table. That's probably the last time I uncovered it. Kimmy from San Diego too. Jay Vengeance is from San Diego area. I don't know if he's from. It seems like the signal's coming and going. Am I back? Cruiser Mac, cheers. Are we back? Welcome back, guys. Yeah, we've been having some bad. It's a little windy out there today, so the signal it kind of comes and goes. Man, I missed you guys already. Thank you, Kimmy. Hey, Kimmy, is your fig tree doing a lot better now? Ever since you did the drainage on it, it seemed like the foliage looked a lot greener. I was looking at it through the live. I'm like, wow, it almost looks like a different plant. It looks like the leaves are flourishing out really healthy. Yeah, Jim, you're pretty. I mean, you're pretty solid on your practice games, buddy. Yeah, Kimmy, make sure some of those holes are at the bottom, because a lot of times I know when I was watching you do the holes, I think you went from the side. You want to make sure the holes are in the bottom because you want to make sure the drainage is going down. Because if you cut from the side, you're going to have about 3 inches of sitting water, and that could rot your roots. So that's why whenever you buy a pot, they have the hole on the bottom and the middle. But yeah, because like I said, I seen you, I think you went from the side, but make sure you get the bottom. Because once you get the bottom, it'll drain everything. You want to make sure it drains everything. If there's any water in there, it's going to go stagnant and it's going to rot out whatever roots get to it. So it's going to hold back a lot of your growth. It's a little pro tip. You know, staying focused, Brian, that's one of the hardest things to do whenever you're practicing, you know. And I know that last comment, Jim, that I told you, you know, that's what makes it hard also because when you play with other people and you miss shots and you still win, it really affects your fundamentals. When you're trying to learn or anything like that, because it makes you to where if you're not shooting right. Hey, buddy, Josiah, nice seeing you here. Thank you for making it. Thank you for the well wishes, buddy. Yeah, and it's hard to, like I said, to stay focused and stick with the fundamentals. Where not to jump up on your shot or not to do silly mistakes. When you play people that if you do one mistake and they're out, that's when you really know that you have to work on that. But if you're playing somebody that you can miss 3 times during one match, you're not going to learn nothing. And it's tough. And of course, you can't play where you have to give a lot of weight or anything like that, because it's also not fun. That's not a true game. Yeah, that's actually what happens. That's what happens. Okay, it looks like the signal's a little bit off. A lot of times, like I said, if I'm playing and it's like you tend to play like your opponent, you know what I mean? And you're not able to focus on shots. Like you said, it's like the sloppiness comes in and it really hurts a lot of the games. That's why a lot of the good players, they're really good and solid, because they stick to, they play other people, they give a lot of weight, they're always challenged. Where if we play different players or something, we get sloppy, and 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks goes on, and you're playing the same way. You're winning the games, but you find that out when you play, somebody else, or when you go to a tournament, where other people come from or other places, and then you're like, whoa, what happened there? And of course, that's what happens. Your fundamentals are not there. Thank you. Is everything looking good now? You know that practicing with your left hand, Jim? I got a story with that one. One day, me and my friend, we were after a tournament. I won the tournament, and we're like, you know what? Let's practice with our left hand. We played each other with our left hands, right? And we're playing left-handed. And this guy walks in the bar, and he's looking at us. He's drinking a beer, and he wants to play us for money, right? And we're playing with our left hands. Of course, it looks sloppy. I mean, it was funny. So we're playing with our left hand, and he's anybody here want to play for money? And we're like, just looking at each other, right? Like, oh my God, this is funny. We're like, sure. And he's like, well, how much you guys want to play for? And we're like, well, we don't know, we've never really played for money or whatever. I don't know how it went. But I think we ended up playing for like $20 or something. And either way, after a certain amount of after the first game, of course, I broke with my right and ran the table. And he's like, boy, you sure are shooting different. And it was funny because when he walked in, we're practicing with our left. And after a while, he stopped, and of course, he gave up. And he went and was outside with the bouncer. He was outside with the bouncer, and he goes, man, that guy over there sure improved his game quick. And he goes, oh, who, Ruben? He goes, that's the guy that wins the tournaments here all the time. And you know, I mean, you come in the pool hall, like, somebody shooting with their left hand is like, of course, you're going to think that's the way they shoot. And it was just hilarious. So, yeah, we made quite a bit of money that night off that guy. But it was just funny because he's like, anybody here want to play for money? And we're just dogging every shot because we're shooting with our left hand, you know, trying to practice our shots. And it was just too funny. But that thing was funny. It was even funnier because, like I said, he goes out and talking to the bouncer, and I can literally see him talking about it. And he's all, who, Ruben? He goes, that's the guy that wins the tournaments here all the time. And it was just too funny. And I mean, you should have seen his face when you heard that. It was too funny. Hey, Jim, by the way, there's a video out there where I shoot with my left hand, all right? I'm playing this guy by the name of Mika Eminem, and a shot comes up where I have to shoot with my left. And I actually started practicing more after that shot, after I watched it on video. One day I'll tell you what video it is. You've probably seen it, by the way. You've probably seen that video. But it was I ended up playing Mika, and it was live streamed on POV. And that video, believe it or not, I think it's got, did you see it? Yeah, it's got it's got about 140,000 views. And believe it or not, I was playing really good, but there's a story behind that whole video. But the story behind that video is, okay, did you find it? I don't think I ever told you which video it was. The title, by the way, is hilarious. It's Mika Eminem versus Who Is This Guy? And, yep. And the story about who is this guy is, it was the Sunday tournament. And the next weekend was a big tournament in Reno. It was the Bar Box Championship. No, he wasn't drinking. Yeah, I don't think Mika was drinking that day. What happened is he was a little bit on tilt, because if you ever get a chance, that day he played Rocky Moore. I was gonna say Rocky Morrison. Man, I haven't seen him in a while. Let me see. He played. Hold on. I like watching him play. Hold on, I'm looking for his autograph. You know what? It's in my other bag. He played the Rocket. What's his name? Here he is, Rodney Morrison. Yeah, I had to find his signature. By the way, look at this bag. I played with this over at the the 8-Ball World Championships, and every time I play in those tournaments, I go with the pros and collect their signatures. So I have a story, you know what I'm saying? But I don't play with this bag no more. But yeah, him and Rodney Morrison that day played, I think they were playing for the hot seat or right before the hot seat. And they both went at it. Yeah. Look at that. Here's Vivian Villarreal, the Texas Tornado. Look at that. I would have never known she actually she did a tornado with her signature. You see the tornado? And then we got Shane Bamboni. Here's Shane. Oh, Lipstick Mama. Here's let me show you one of the Filipino players. Here it is. Francisco Bustamante, Lipstick Mama. Francisco Bustamante, I don't know, I mean, you probably heard of him because I know Efren Reyes is huge, but Francisco and Efren Reyes, you know, both came at about the same time. But yeah, Rodney, that day, yeah, you guys might know this guy. This is Roopster. That's his signature. I even signed it, by the way. There's a story behind that. Jim, you see this 10? And yeah, Francisco is awesome. And Jim, when I seen you do Francisco's stroke, that's why I wanted the 2-ball after that. I'm like, man, you did that stroke way too good. But yeah, there's the 10 and a 5. This guy's Corey, not Corey Duo, but we went into a breaking challenge to see. I forgot how many breaks, and whoever made more balls on the break, because he said he had a monster break, and I don't know if there was money involved. It must have been, but we did a challenge on, I forgot how many sets. We're just gonna count the balls, and then whoever won, right? And I ended up making 10 balls. Yeah, Earl, man, you can't go wrong with Earl. And I really meant that, what I said. I'm telling you, like, to be a perfect player, you know what I mean? It's like Efren Reyes and Earl Strickland, you know? You got the good and the bad. Not the bad is a bad player, of course, but good and evil, you know what I'm saying? And if I had one on each shoulder, it's like I'm like leveled, you know? I'm like I could float, you know what I'm saying, around that table. And the way I felt, you know, the way I feel, it's like, of course, there's matches where you just want to feed your opponent his own heart, right? That's the Earl side. And then there's those opponents that you just kill them on the table, but you want to say, you know, I got lucky, you know? You don't want to, you feel bad, but, you know, there was a little luck involved in it, supposedly. And that's the Efren Reyes side, you know? And that right there is my perfect, you know, the way my perfect game would be to have Efren Reyes and Earl Strickland, you know? And those two styles, as far as, you know, their whole personalities and stuff like that. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know if it's luck, Jim. I see you shoot. Matt, thank you for being here. I still see you here, buddy. Yeah, here's another. This one's an old classic Viking case, by the way. This is an old stick I don't play with no more. But check that out, Jim. It's got the elephant ear. It's reversed. It's a bird's eye maple. Yeah, I haven't played with it because, like I said, I picked up my other Viking. This one's a custom made. I couldn't remember the maker, believe it or not, but it's under the wrap. One day, believe it or not, the guy that did the wrap, he goes, "Did you see whose name's under there?" Because I bought it from somebody else, and he told me the name, and at the time, believe it or not, we thought it was Josie, the guy from Georgia. Have you guys seen Josie's Cues? And his style is nothing like this, you know what I'm saying? But the guy that told me, he goes, "You know, that's a Josie," and I'm like, "It really?" And I took it to, I believe it's, he's the cute connoisseur, right? In one of the shows, and he goes, that don't look nothing like a Josie. So the name's under there. Maybe one day I'll do a video and do like a unwrapping to see who's under this wrap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I used to shoot with. And I haven't shot with it for a while because I don't miss with this one. Just, I wish I had a stick that you never missed. Hey Jim, what kind of stick do you shoot with, buddy? Right? It's a $200 wrap, so it's hard to say, you know what, I'm gonna unwrap it so you guys can know who it is. The Predator icon, nice. Yeah, those are really nice. I mean, I'm telling you, I like Predator. I like a lot of the I don't think I have anything Predator, but I like, you know, I like their designs. I like everything about, about them. I mean, not only that, they do support the game a lot. You know what I mean? Which I like that. I like those last tournaments that they were throwing, the Ultimate 10 Ball, you know, the US Open, all that. I mean, I was 2 days away from seeing the ones they you know, right before they shut down Vegas, and I was like, damn, that was a bummer. I was really looking forward to seeing those tournaments. But yeah, the Predator, they're pretty good. I don't think I have anything Predator. Unless they send me that poo table, you know, I might have a Predator diamond. Right, Jim, you and me? Yeah, I was telling Brian that I was looking at those. Those look pretty good. Hey, Brian, when are you going to do the review on your latest acquisition, buddy? Wilma, thank you. Happy to see you. Thank you for the well wishes. What time is it in Japan? Yeah, that's awesome. That's what I like about Predator, you know. I mean, they really give a lot of the money back on stuff like that. Oh, all right. I'll be looking forward to that. Oh no. Sorry, I switched the camera angle. I was like, no, whatever. I was trying to row it and the thing's down here. That was a little behind the scenes clip, by the way. Literally behind the scenes. What time is it in Japan, Wilma? Thank you for the thumbs up. And I don't know if there's any thumbs down. I can't see it. But I'll tell you guys a story about the thumbs down. When I first started, you know, I had like 20, 30 views, 1:23 a.m. Oh, well, good afternoon, Wilma. Oh, that's awesome. Is it a big tournament? Or what kind of tournament is that? December 11th? Good afternoon, Wilma. But yeah, like I said, I can't see. You know, after seeing Jim, I don't know whether to believe you or not. It's like, you watch me get destroyed, you're gonna run through the field with breaking runs throughout the whole tournament and ask little Chris to ask. You're gonna ask little Chris, how'd you do? To tell you to rate your game. That was funny. Wow. You guys must have a lot of players out there, right? I mean, that's a really good turnout. The one you said for 300 every Wednesday. Yeah, I live in a smaller. It's almost like a desert. It's a smaller town. I think we got geez, probably like about 300,000 people or so around us, right around there. You know, and yeah, well, our turnouts they're not that great. You know what I mean? They're all right, but um, we don't get that many players. Yeah, make sure you remind us. That will be cool to see you play. Thank you, Cruiser Mac. Thank you very much. I'll make that video, by the way, on my my beer stuff, so you can see what I got. I got a couple of the stuff you might like. And thank you, and I hope you have a good night. I know you're up north from me. You're up in Canada. And if you go up to that guy's house again, remember me. And if you ever want to get rid of that Chihuahua sign, I know you like it because it reminds you of where you know. I think you used to play at that bar you said, and they closed it down. But don't forget about me with that Chihuahua sign. That was a cool sign. I'm gonna start looking for stuff like that online. Yeah, like I said, that's where I was born. I was born in Chihuahua. Wow, that's a good turnout. Jeez, you guys probably get the best of the best showing up, right, Brian? Thank you, Wilma. And by the way, when you do your road trips, it's like my eyes are like that, just looking at everything. I love watching, people drive around their towns. It's like every town's unique. Especially that one. I think you were in the ocean, and they had those big concrete things that look like jacks. Those big exits, and that was pretty cool. I've never seen something like that. Thank you. Good night, Kimmy. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, and I like your new gimbal, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna try to look for one. Good night. Remember about those holes at the bottom. I I don't even know what I'm playing with, Jim, as far as the tip. What kind of tip are you playing with? Is it the Predator one? Most of the time, I just stuck with the basic tip. I'm trying to remember, but I think right now the stick actually came with the Kamui Black, and that's what the Viking Q came with. Yeah, yeah, mine's the black, which I like it unless I've already. I don't think I've changed. Oh, you know what? I just changed it. Now that I think about it, Gizmo, if you're watching, thank you, buddy. I just remembered. I think you gave me the sniper. Yeah, I'm playing with the sniper from Tiger, and it's a really good tip. Yeah, I think it is called the sniper. It's made by Tiger, and that tip's actually been pretty good to me. It gets a lot of action. But I was playing with the Kamui till I ran out, the tip ran out. you know, it all depends how low it goes. I mean, there's times when it goes so low. Let me show you this tip right here. But there's times when it goes so low. But if you're shooting good, you know what I mean. I think more power to you. But see, this is my tip from my old one, and that's pretty low to some people. But sometimes that's where I like it right there. You see, there's about 1 centimeter, and then it starts rounding off. And I've been playing with this one. This is I know the shaft's dirty, by the way. I have not cleaned it, and it was in my old bag, so when you put it in down, it gets all that dust from the chalk. But you can see that little, yeah, this one's about the dime. But I don't know if you guys can see that crack. This is an ivory ferrule. You see that crack? But I've been playing with that for a while, but I think it is affecting the game now. But you can kind of see where the ivory kind of cracked right there. And of course, you know, if you want to change it, I think this is about $100 just for this little piece right there. Not including the tip, depending on what you do with the tip. Of course, the tips, you know, they range from $8 to $45. I don't know, probably we're gonna see a $60, $80 tip soon. But look at that, now that I'm looking at it, it is pretty, kind of shows a hairline crack. That's why I haven't played with it, but like I said, I play with with the Viking. Well, all right, guys, it was nice seeing you guys. I'm gonna shut this down. The lights are starting to get warm, and I know you guys are from the east, and I really appreciate everybody that showed up from all over. Thank you guys for wishing me a happy birthday and everything else. Yeah, it was. I mean, it literally, and I believe it or not, I played with that for months with it like that. I actually used that line for a guide. You know what I mean? When I played with it, like I used that little crack, and that's where I guided it to shoot the balls. Yeah, it was a pleasure. Jim, you know what I would like? I'd like for you to do some lives, buddy, while you're out there shooting some balls. That would be pretty cool watching you shoot. And by the way, I think it was your last video when your dog started making a noise. I was like, what was that? And you're like, oh, it's my little puppy. Yeah, that's funny. I think you have a Great Dane, right? But yeah, I like, yeah, well done. Yeah, a live stream from you would be awesome, bud. That would be cool to watch you in your natural habitat. Like I say, you got some skills, man. I wish one day I could go out there and shoot some with you. Yeah, 159 little puppy. That is funny. I know that little puppy. He's pretty cool because I know some of your earlier videos, he comes and I think he takes the chalks from you, and I mean, he towers over your pool table. I know Jim's really good at those videos. But all right, guys. Well, thank you guys for making it out here. I really, like I said, appreciate every single one of you that showed up, and I understand a lot of you couldn't make it if you're still watching this from later on. So thank you guys for, hey, Forever Girl. Thank you. I know I'm the one that floats around the pool table. Happy to see you here. Thank you for making it. I'm shutting down the stream, so thank you guys for everything, for showing up. And like I said, I'll be doing something this weekend. Stay tuned because it is for you guys. I hope you guys like it. All right, and good night, everybody. Thank you very much. All right, we'll see you guys. Thank you guys for making this stream an enjoyable one. I really had, I mean, I think we're running for 97 minutes and I didn't even feel it. Good night and good evening, wherever you're at. All right, good night. We'll see you guys. Thank you.